Even if you don't hire me, I want you to know that intentional photos make all the difference. And so today I'm going to give you a couple of brand shooting tips that you should take into account, as you're working on your brand imagery. And the first thing is that even if you don't hire a brand photographer, it's important that you make a mood board. And so, a lot of folks use Pinterest. You can use unsplash.com, which is curated stock photos. You can search the web wherever, it's just inspiration. Take a look at what other brands are doing, and you want to find photos that match what your brand is trying to accomplish. Look at different styles, different poses, different atmospheres, backgrounds that people are using to emphasize what their brand does, the feel of what you want people to have when they visit your website or see your brand anywhere. And also look up poses that speak to your brand personality. Are you fun? Are you more, stern and serious? Are you quirky? You want to show that in your brand. And so find different photos that kind of speak to that, or find a way to clearly articulate that to your photographer. The second is that it's important to wear your brand colors, but also have complementary colors. So for me, our colors are called Cosmic and Atomic Tangerine. So Cosmic is more of that plum color that you see, and then Atomic Tangerine orange. And so, where if I do, some photos in the future, I'm gonna wear some of that, but I'm also gonna have some complementary colors. So I'm gonna have some lighter shades that may work, and it may even include a completely different color that really works well with the two, because you wanna make sure that as you're putting them on your brand assets, on your posts, on your website, that there's a cohesive look and that you're not making people's eyes go crazy with all the contrast and conflicting colors. And so you wanna keep your brand colors in mind, and if necessary, hire a stylist. They'll help you out. They'll tell you what colors work and what colors don't for what you're trying to accomplish. And then the third thing that I want to share is major, okay? So whether you're a photographer, whether you're a business owner, it is important to know that you need to gaze into your negative space, because some of us are out here looking real crazy. So let me put it this way so that you can understand. If someone is daydreaming and they're staring somewhere, anywhere, what do you normally do? You get next to them and you look wherever they're looking, because you're like, what is it up there? What are you staring at? Is there a fly? Is there a spider? What is that thing? And so the same thing applies to the photos that you are taking. And so I know that, you're not the one taking the photo, the photographer is. So remind them and encourage them to inform you when they're creating negative space so that you can look in that direction. And by that, I mean, look at the frame that I'm in right now. I should not be looking this way. My negative space is right here. I need to look this way because this is where, excuse me, this is where the text or the directive is going to be. And as I'm creating websites, it makes things a little bit hard, because sometimes folks are looking this way, and if I flip the text over, yes, you'll be looking towards the text, but then there's all this extra space that doesn't necessarily make sense. And so always remember to look in the area of the negative space, whether there are flowers there, it doesn't matter. You don't have to look at the flowers or, the scenery, just look in that direction, because wherever you're looking is where your prospectives are going to look. And so if I have text over here that says, download my freebie or book a strategy session today, I don't want to be looking that way, because they're quickly going to look that way and be like, what's going on there? Look this way and point them in the direction of the thing that you want them to pay attention to. So that's the big tip that I want to share with you, photographers and business owners alike. Even if you're not in the business of taking photos, you should know enough about how you want your brand to be portrayed. And that is one of the most important things that I want to share with you today. So my name is Cynthia, and I work here at GD Design Firm as a brand strategist and web designer. And here at GD, we create thriving brands that stand the test of time, through strategy because it's important to us that you are not constantly rebranding and confusing your audience. We offer brand strategy workshops that help you understand your business, where it is today and where you're trying to go, and how to relate to your audience in order to reap the best result for your business. We offer brand identity, which includes everything that allows people to identify your brand, your logo, your patterns, additional imagery for your brand, whatever it may be that allows people to identify you. We create that for you. And then we also offer WordPress web design. And so you don't have to work with us because we will, still give you these tips and these strategies. But if you do, we promise that you will definitely enjoy it. And so, like I say, even if you don't hire us, we know that it's important for you to know that, taking intentional photos are important and make all the difference. So I'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day.